This time out, we're exploring Savage Gulf State Park in Middle Tennessee. It's about 2 hours southeast of Nashville, and it is a beautiful park with stunning views of bluffs, waterfalls, and of course the Savage River, which flows through it, what's named after. This particular hike was about 11 and a half miles, took us a little over 5 hours, and it was pretty rough. The first half of it that we did, it was very rocking. Gained 2,000 feet in elevation overall, going up on the rim trail, and there was about a 2 mile stretch that was pretty much a straight scramble, very steep. And on this trail we went through 2 waterfalls, went right up to one that was Ranger Falls, and you have to go through a dry creek bed. We had went there, it just been raining pretty good for a few days, and so there's some runoff creeks and so it was very muddy, a little water over the trail in a few places. But to get to Ranger Falls, you have to go up a dry creek bed. So at flood stages, you will not be able to walk up to the waterfall. But if you can, it's breathtaking. It's one of the best waterfalls I've ever been to. But the park is fantastic. It's beautiful. There are several trails you can go on. This is the second 10+ mile hike I've been on at Savage Gulf. The first one was a lot easier, wasn't as rocky. So there's several options. This right here takes you up to the ranger station to begin your trail, and you loop off and you can go see an overlook, which is the first part of the video, with a little creek and a smaller waterfall that you overlook, and then Ranger Falls is later on. But if you want to check out a great place to hike that's challenging but not super strenuous and has some great views, Savage Gulf is the place to be. This is a slow run off creek coming up to, and the dogs of course had to stop and take a swim and get something to drink. So this is the first part of the trail. This is actually leading up to Laurel Falls, which is the overlook, the first waterfall you can view. And this is roaring pretty good from the rain. I mean, it's always running. It's a creek, but it's usually not running that full. And it was probably knee deep once you get out there in the middle of it. But this leads up to Laurel Falls, which you'll see in a second.
I'll be honest, I hate it. Hang on. One waterfall down.
Yeah. Pretty.
Very.
Yeah, very pretty. So as you can see, it's a pretty rocky and muddy trail, especially when it's been raining a lot. So what you'll see coming up here is we're crossing over a little bit of a gulch and heading into one of the main attractions of Savage Golf of the park, and that is the Stone Door. And it is a big, tall canyon that's very narrow that you actually have to walk through, and they've cut stairs into it that leads to the rest of the park and heads down to Ranger Falls in about 3 miles. And it's just breathtaking, very, very cool canyon and part of the trail. That's the Stone Door of the Stone Door Trail. Is one of the main features of Savage Golf. I know.
This is nice. Even Jonathan didn't see this.
Amongst the poison ivy and poison oak, by the looks of it, we have some chicken of the woods. So, which is an edible shroom.
Are you sure that's what that is?
Yes.
Cool.
Yep. Yep. So, if you're hard up for something, that'd be enough for both of us. Mm-hmm. Also, I do not recommend eating things in the woods that you are not 100% sure that they are. I do know that's chicken in the woods because I have a survival guide that talks a lot about it. As far as mushrooms go, edible ones are going to be, not every time, but the big thing between chicken in the woods is there's a very deadly one called the jack-o'-lantern or something to that effect. And the big difference between, they do look very, very similar. They both grow on rotten stumps in the ilk. But the big difference is that Chicken of the Woods is flat on the bottom side, and the jack-o'-lantern one has spores and like gills on the bottom.
Sometimes those people, I wonder how they're magnificent.
Yeah, I think we want to go.
Not a bad thought though.
On a bush. Good girl. Oh, come on, Ruby. I will fall. Chopper's like, whatever.
He's slipping and sliding all over the place too. Shit. Oh yeah. Come on. The heck no. Cool. Ooh, water. It's gonna be so